gonna do a little redo, a little try with the attitudes. I got off on the wrong foot. I'll admit it. And the stream kind of died down. That happens. Anyway, let me talk about what's going on today. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Ro. So today I am going to the spine doctor. I'm going to fill him in on my brain MRI because that took place at the neurologist. So we will give him that information. But I am doing a makeup look. We are already halfway through the base. The base of the face. The base of the face. Base of the face. Base of the face. Base of the face. Hi, Epic Gamer. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Ivana. Hi, your fave softball player. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Epic Gamer. Hi, Psych. Hi, Yantavia. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, 32. Na 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 na. I did hear from my daughter, thank you, and we had a talk last night, and she helped me clean, and we came to an agreement. Thank you. And I let her know how important it is for her to communicate with me. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Okay. I don't discuss my religion, and I ask other people not to discuss it here just to protect your religion because people are very argumentative when it comes to that. Just keep it, no politics, no religion here, just so we can all get along. I want us all to be, just people here. Yes, religion is important. I'm not taking it from anybody's religion. I just want mine to be respected. I don't discuss it. That's a private thing, just like talking about my kids or anything like that. Anything I really love and hold dear, that is private. Thank you. We're gonna blend this in. Cause she looking crazy. Beware of the spam. I don't take pills. I'm clean and sober. I have a brain condition. Instead of judging people, stick around and like find out the real deal. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm actually going to the spine doctor right now. This is what I'm getting ready for. My brain has dropped out of my skull. It's not a joke. I'm really being serious. The fact that I'm still functioning is a miracle. Now, do I maybe look like I'm HIGH? Do I look like I'm, you know, not firing on all cylinders? Yeah. Because my brain's hanging out of my head and into my spinal cavity, and pushing on my spinal cord. So, give me a break, okay? Just give me a break. I think the fact that I haven't given up, that I can still talk and walk and breathe, because the cerebellum controls all of that. I can't feel this arm. I can't feel this hand. I can't feel part of my face. I can't feel some of these fingers. I've got a monster migraine. I've had it for 10 days out of the last 11 days. I'm doing the best I can. And the fact that you guys say I'm on drugs when I'm clean and sober is not helpful. It really, that's probably the hardest part, even though they're going to be taking off my skull if I get, part of my skull, if I get the, brain surgery. And the fact that I could just become paralyzed. I don't care if I care. I don't want to, but I don't want to become a vegetable, and I don't want to suffer. I don't want my kids to suffer because of it, or to become my caretakers. Another part that bothers me is the fact that my disability makes me look like, it affects my eyes, and sometimes I look HIGH, even though I'm not. I work very hard at my sobriety. I am the chairman of an alcohol program. I'm in meetings almost every single day. Sometimes 2 a day. I was taking 4 a day, doing 4 meetings a day. I also do a self-help meeting, this meeting right here. Woo! The let them theory. Ooh. The let them theory is about letting them live their life and you live yours. This will make people a lot happier. Let them live their life. You live yours, dude. Worry about yourself. I'll worry about myself. Instead of coming into my life and like, oh, you look this. Oh, you look that. You should do this. Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why don't you this? Why don't you that? Especially in relationships, like, we stay in relationships and we go, why don't you love me more? Why don't you listen more? Why don't you? The person we should be saying, why don't you to, is us. Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Instead of trying to change someone and make them someone they're not, leave. You can't nag them into Prince Charming. You can't cry them into the man you want them to be. Anyways, ladies, how does it feel when you have cried and said, you never take me on a picnic, you never this, and then they're like, fine, I'll take you on a picnic, and then they take you on a picnic? Does it feel good once you're on that picnic? No, because they didn't do it themselves. You had to cry for it. You had to ask for it. Just let people be themselves. It's called the let them theory. I am in meetings all the time taking care of myself, working on self-development. I am clean and sober is my point. I go to 15 doctor appointments a month. I'm going to one today. I'm constantly getting imaging, procedures, treatments, injections, therapy. I'm resting, and people call me lazy because they don't know I'm resting because of a treatment. Get up, get a job, you're lazy. Meanwhile, I just had injections into my tailbone and my greater trochanter while I was awake. They have no idea. And I work 16 hours a day. So please don't call me HIGH and drunk. You have no idea what you're talking about. I am working very hard at self-development. I'm working very hard at staying healthy. The fact that I can function with my brain out of the skull is a miracle. Leave me alone. And yes, you will see tics. You will see strange movements. You'll see my eyes squint. You'll see my hand do weird things. I can't help that. I'm talking to the people that don't know. Thank you, Daniel. You guys, let's leave the trolls alone. Who cares about them? Good to see you, SDG. Very good to see you. I love getting to know all my subscribers, and we have so many, but yet I know so many of you guys. It's like, I used to be really bad. I mean, I am bad at names, but because you guys come back so often, it helps me to remember you guys. I don't feel sorry for myself. You don't have to put womp womp. It's just the facts. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. It just is what it is. I'm not laying down asking for a handout. I work 16 hours a day. I work my ass off. I'm up. I've accepted my life. That's the way life is. It's luck of the draw. I could go, why me, why me, why me? Is that going to change anything? It's more like, whine me, whine me, whine me. And I know it sounds like I'm whining sometimes because I have a really soft voice. And in order for you guys to hear me, I have to speak up. And it makes this sound like I am, I can't stand it, but I actually have a really soft spoken voice. Very calm, very mellow. I talk more like this. I talk like this, you guys. This is how I talk to people. In real life, this is how I talk. But I have to project my voice, and it actually hurts, and it hurts my spirit inside when I'm talking to you guys, because this is not the frequency I operate on. But I have to, you know, I need to get maybe a microphone set up because I talk like this. It would show my gentle spirit. It strains my vocal cords. It strains me mentally to try to, I feel like I'm in a club trying to talk over something, you know, like talk over the music. But I'm just trying to like talk right here. My kids have the same kind of soft-spoken voice. Speaking of, I'm going to be starting ASMR at night, but only a couple nights a week because I'm going to be so tired. Myself, I don't really stop before I break myself. Didn't deserve it at all. At all. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Ow. Now I'm in more pain. I like this light. Do you guys like that? How I put the light right there? Alora, say what you want. It's not going to make it true. I've explained myself, and those who don't want to believe it will never believe it. I'm not going to scream it until you believe it, because you're never going to believe it. I don't care. I care a little bit, like, why are you so broken? I care about you as a human being. Like, I have love for you because you're a human being. So, my heart goes out for you, like, why is she so broken and so mean that she would want to attack someone she doesn't know with a brain injury and other illnesses? I honestly feel like I'm going to have a seizure pretty soon. But I'm trying to hang on. I had a seizure the other day on camera, so. You're trying to apologize? Thank you. Because I do have love for you, even though I don't know you. So, all is forgiven. Everybody leave her alone. It takes a lot to apologize. It takes a big person to apologize. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Jaybird. Thank you, Abby. I'm getting emotional because I have to tell the doctor I have to talk about the news with this doctor who's been trying to help me, giving me neck injections under anesthesia into the joint with guided by x-ray. He's done a lot. He's ordered me physical therapy. He's been my doctor for years, and he has tried to help me get relief with my neck, and now we finally have answers. Like the rest of the answers, it's not just the neck, it's also the brain, and that puts the puzzle pieces together. And when you have all the answers, it's pretty emotional. If you've been looking for them for 13 and 14 years, like he's been helping me for 7 or 8. But I've been looking for years. Since my daughter was 5, so 15 years. I'm getting emotional and I feel like I'm going to have a seizure too. I can't tell what's what. I can't tell what's emotion and what's the aura. When you have a seizure, some people feel an aura beforehand. And I'm closing my eyes because I get like seizures from certain lights. But I don't think that's what this is. This is from the brain. I know seizures come from the brain, but what I'm feeling is from the brain. And emotion. Like my face feels numb. My hand is numb. I'm nervous to tell them because as soon as I tell them, it puts the ball in motion, leading to surgery. I mean, I can always say no, but then I could be paralyzed. I'm trying not to cry. It's been a long time coming. I looked for the answers for a really long time. Shout out to Darius. Hi, Darius. Hi, KK. Hi, honey. KK, you probably didn't hear the latest news. I had a diagnosis. My cerebellum dropped out of the opening of the skull. That is why I was having those breathing issues, the rapid heart rate. It's affecting my eyes. It's affecting my balance. My face is numb. My hand is numb. Thank you, sweetie. to fix it, all they can do is remove part of the skull, and that would remove some of the pressure off of the brain, so that the brain and the spinal cord, because the cerebellum is now pushing against the spinal cord, so both are having trouble. The spinal cord is being interrupted like a pinched hose would, so it's not getting proper signal from the brain to the body. That's why I used to have paralysis in the past, like intermittent paralysis, come and go paralysis, because it was like a pinched hose, some days worse than others depending on the inflammation. I got misdiagnosed with MS because of it. And some days I'm having to where I can't even read, I can't even see. I was doing okay, and then I was working out in the gym and I lifted a weighted ball. I didn't know that I knew my neck was jacked up, but I didn't know that my brain was out of the skull, or I wouldn't have been doing those exercises. Thank you, KK. I never would have been doing a weighted ball like this. Because I thought oh, well, if I, hurt my neck, it'll just calm down. I'll take an ibuprofen, but I didn't know I could be, even though I had past paralysis, I thought it was just because of the reverse curve of my neck. I thought the chiropractors fixed that, and I was good. I didn't know when they told me, I'm the kind of person that jokes about things. So I was like, you mean to tell me my brain is literally falling out of my head? And she goes, yeah. Because I laughed, it caught her off guard and she laughed. Because I wasn't like, oh, what do you mean? Oh, what does that mean? Oh, I didn't have that reaction. I'm like, you mean my brain's falling out of my head? And she was like, yeah. Hi, Nameless. Hi, Charlie Love. Love you. Hi, Charlie, I read that wrong. So we're using the Milani eyeshadow. I love Milani. It blends really well. I do want to try the Juvia's Place. I've been wanting Juvia's Place for a long time. But all of my makeup has been drugstore so far, except once I had a Clinique foundation when I had acne. They used to have salicylic acid in their foundation, and that's the only thing I've ever purchased that was not drugstore. And so I think I'm going to start buying drugstore and comparing it to more fancier name brand stuff. And thank you, Amira. Thank you, my love. Let's put you on the board. Thank you, darling. Oh, let's use this blue. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for your donation. Okay, you are on the board. You are now entered to win a prize for me. You are right here at top on the top. I then put these names in a book, and at the end of the month, my daughter will choose 3 people. It doesn't matter the size of your donation. She will choose 3 people to win a prize from me. It is not a hypothyroid. My brain is literally out of the skull. I am telling you what it is. That is what it is. It is what it is. It isn't what it isn't. I have been checked. I have had everything checked. I have the answers. That is what it is. That is what it is. Okay, we are going to be using a small brush, this brush. I'm going to be doing my eyeliner with this, with an eyeshadow. I'm doing a softer looking eyeshadow, even though it's a darker color. Instead of the liquid liner, I like to use shadows. It allows you to have eyeliner without having as harsh of a look in the daytime. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with wearing liquid liners in the daytime. Rock your shit. If you want to like be full glam in the daytime, there are no rules to makeup. I'm just saying, if you want a softer look, this is a way to achieve it. I am not going all the way across. I am just going to the halfway point, like the halfway point of that spot in the eyeball, the iris. So I'm going thinner to thicker, not starting at the same thickness. And then I do like to put, I'm going to clean that up a little bit with some concealer. But I like to put an underwing, under eyelash. It opens the eye. I have huge eyes already. But KK, if you're still here, that's why I haven't been around. I've been boo-hooing and crying. See that? And I did go a little too far down with this. I should have gone not past the corner, but just above the corner to lift my eye. More of a fox eye. I shouldn't have gone all the way down. I should have gone a little higher, and that's okay. You know, it's all right. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. They're not gonna know. And when you go in with concealer and make that a super sharp line, I'm telling you, you're gonna get compliments. Yeah, I'm awake every day, all day long. I'm only asleep at night. Thank you. Okay, watch what the concealer does. It's gonna clean that up. Whoop. Make it really pop. Do you see that? Makes it really pop. We have to do the other eye quickly because I have a doctor appointment. And boy, who blended this? Whoever did that, they're fired. Gave myself a little spot right there. That's okay. You know, the doctor isn't gonna go, your brain's falling out? Okay, but wait, let's talk about your eyeliner though. How many of you love makeup? I'm not saying my makeup. How many of you love makeup? Hearts in the comments, because I have a for real thing I'm gonna put you on. If you love makeup, I got something for you. Okay, Jackie, I know that's sad. Let's try to keep this positive. That's gonna be all over the news. I'm talking about makeup right now. I know that's sad. Rest in peace. I'm talking about makeup. Hi, Conan. Shout out to Conan. How many of you love makeup? If so, my friend's channel is the channel to watch. I'm telling you, her makeup, KK Beauty, flawless. And I hope it's okay. I might have used the wrong pronoun, honey. Please give me a pass. I never asked, so we're going with the pronouns are fabulous, and yeah, I'm going with that. Fabulous and that girl, okay? That bitch. All right. Oh, hi, Kara. Hi, sweetheart. I was talking about you earlier. There was another butch here. And I said, get out of here. No, I didn't. I said, there's another butch. But her name is Kara, and she uses her husband's account. That's what I said. You guys, I went out last night for the first time, and I can't tell you how long. Ages. And I didn't like paint the town red. You know what I did? I went to the Bellagio. I pulled up to Valet because I can't walk that far, and I did put on some heels, my more comfortable heels, but cute heels that make my legs look way longer. Nude heels with straps. And I always say this wrong, Wagyu steak, cooked to perfection. They brought me a cake for my 100,000 that's coming up, but I didn't eat it. I haven't gone out in so long, and I needed to. I needed to be amongst the living. Reptile, how'd you know? Alrighty. I'm not putting my primer on my lashes today. I just don't have the time. I'm not curling them. Please call the police. I deserve to be in handcuffs. The beauty police. The beauty police. I've had enough of the real police. Sister. I am under arrest, guilty as charged. We're going to put on some lashes, maybe, maybe not, because I'm going to the doctor, so it's not like I need to look fabulous. I might cry while I'm there, so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I made a boo-boo. I'm going to need to get a Q-tip to take that part off. Alrighty. I will clean up that little part right there. I am going to use this brush to curl a little bit. All I'm doing is holding it at the base for a tiny bit, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to brush it through. Whoa, it stuck to my, there we go. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is starting to curl. 1, 2, or go stand up more straight. 1. It's slipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mucho más mejor. Don't call me a whore. Okay. Alright, I need a Q-tip, but first things first, let's do the, oh, no, we can't put on lipstick yet. We need to brush the teeth first. So let's clean up that boo-boo. I have to put my nose. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Ooh. Okay. That's my toothbrush. It's got different songs. Brr, 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 brr. Okay. And try to do that as discreetly as possible. Okay, after I use those disposable washcloths I tell you about when I wash my face, I use them to wash out the sink because I'm not going to reuse them on my face, right? I will sanitize the sink later with antibacterial and all that, but it just kind of cleans up the, you know, stuff and makes it easier to clean later. I have cleaned this washcloth after using it, then I throw that away. Okay. Alrighty, this is horrible lighting. Let us and I'll pick an outfit and we'll get ready. Ooh, honey bunny, get in there. Just a simple little look today, nothing. Oh, I forgot the Q-tip to clean up. And then I wipe out my brush that I used for the little contour line. Like, we don't want to put our brushes back like that. We don't want to have like dried, then they get like cakey and firm. We want to keep them like soft and clean, and then we can wash them at the end of the week. I like to wash my brushes and my sponges once a week. Just like my sheets. I like a do-over once a week. A reset once a week. Now, if, like, let's say last night I went to a casino. Casinos are smoky, right? I'm going to want to wash my sheets today. Even though I took a bath, but it was in my hair. So, yeah, I could just change the pillowcases, but I might as well just wash everything. And just do it sooner instead of later. Just wash it a couple days sooner. You guys, okay, rest in peace to Ozzy. That's very sad. Let's please. Hi, Ghost. Let's try to have some fun here. Rest in peace to Ozzy. Yes, and let's move on. There's plenty of places that are honoring him. I can't play his music here or anything like that, so let's try to make this as positive as we can. We have already said rest in peace. I don't want to make this too sad. You didn't deserve it at all. At all. I had to stop before I break myself. How are you doing, Ghost? Shout out to Ghost. Ghost with the most. Are you off today? I always ask that, but since you're here, I'm assuming you're off. Am I out of attitude? You've got to... Heck no. Hell no. But I'm getting ready to go to the doctor, my love. And, I would like to have a good time with you guys, if that's okay. I'm going to the doctor, Shimmer. I'm going to the doctor. Oh, okay, Ghost. I'm 47. Nice. And taking care of business. Taking care of business with your car, taking care of business here. Ghost with the most. I had to stop before I break myself. Yeah, I'm going to the spine doctor, and I'm going to let him know what the neurologist found. And it's going to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. And I'm going to sign a release at the spine doctor and have him send my neck stuff over to the neurologist. So the neurologist can send that to the neurosurgeon. So the neurosurgeon knows what's going on with my neck and the brain. And we could put a plan together moving forward. You can't just know what's going on with the brain. You have to know what's going on with the neck. You have to have all the doctors talking to each other, have all the records in one place. And the easiest way to do that is for me to go to each doctor and sign a release and send them to the Hub Central, which is where I got the neurologist. And then the Hub Central is going to be the neurosurgeon. Silver Ash, I am getting ready because it is my job. This is my content. This is how I make money. I don't care how I go to the doctor. I don't care if I look. I like how I look without makeup. I like how I look with makeup. I make money by being on camera. And I like to provide content. So I like to show people, this is the e.l.f. contour in the lightest, fairest shade. Cool. This is the e.l.f. blush. This is this. This is the Hot Tools curling iron. This is how I make money. I don't go to your job and ask you how you do it, okay? Or why you do it. This has nothing to do with getting ready for the doctor and trying to look good for the doctor. This has to do with also doing my job. So at the same time I am disabled and trying to find out whether I need brain surgery, I am still working 16 hours a day. I am still working. Hello Kitty, please stop doing that. Please. You can say I'll pray for you. You can say God bless you. But stop forcing your religion on other people. I have said no religion, no politics. because I want you to be able to have your religion. Religion is important. I don't want it starting arguments in the comments. Religion and politics are both inflammatory. It leads to arguments. Please stop putting it in there. Yes, 16 hours a day, and I film in my sleep. So, and when I say I work 16 hours a day, 2 of those hours are not on here. I work for an alcohol program. I volunteer for free. And then I have another job. So I'm also filming on camera when I'm doing a Zoom on the alcohol program. I don't go in person all the time to the meetings in person. I do them on Zoom from my room. Look at that big highlight I did. Oh, yay. So yeah, I'm helping people get sober. I'm helping myself stay sober. I'm taking self-help classes like this. The Let Them Theory. I am working all day. I have a furniture business. And then I film in my sleep. So not only am I working 16 hours a day, I'm also filming in my sleep. So I'm hustling out here with a disability. I could have taken the other disability check because I got approved for SSI and SSDI. And I said, no, I'll work. I'll find a way. I'm working with a disability. I get a small check. I get a $620 check, which has nothing to do with how much I make. So even if I make a lot of money, I still get that $620 a month. Even if I buy a house, I get a $620 check a month for the rest of my life. But the other one, which would have been a lot of money, or not a lot, but enough to live off of, I said, no, thank you. I will work. I would rather work. I was getting food stamps, and guess what? Now I don't anymore. You know why? Because I work. I'm no longer taking from the government. I'm giving back to the government more than they're giving me that $620. I'm giving back more than I'm getting, which is kind of interesting. But the insurance is worth way more. The insurance is like gold, I'm telling you. Like, because if I have to have brain surgery, do you know how much that's going to cost? Woo! Thank you, Pranav. Thank you. And how are you feeling, Ghost? Thank you, Kaylin. Thank you, sweetheart. Luke, yes, but I have disability insurance. So it won't cost me. But it will cost me the fact that I can't work while I'm recovering, except I could set up a camera and go, hey guys. That's why I do this job. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ghost. I'm glad you have the day off. I'm really glad you have the day off. You work hard. You work dang hard. I know you do. I mean, I'm not right there with you, but I know you do. Because you work hard here, and I can see your work ethic. You guys, I also am going to be doing improv classes. And one day a week, I'm going to be going to the animal shelter. I'm not telling you that to pat myself on the back. I like animals, but I can't have a dog. I can't take care of a dog full time. So, because I want to be around dogs and other pets, I'm going to go to a shelter. I'm going to take my daughter with me, and hopefully she likes it there and can maybe get a job there. And even if not, she can volunteer, and it'll be good for her self-esteem. It'll be good for the animals too. One day a week. Just one day a week, even if it's an hour or two. I miss my dog. He lives back with his original owner. But I can't have him full time, you know? He was hers. And then she needed a foster mom or dad. And I stepped up. I kept him for 2.5 years. And then she got a house. And because of my disability, she would have let me keep him because I had him so long. But because of my disability, it was getting more and more difficult. And I have to take him out every time he has to pee because I have an apartment. I don't have like a patio with a patio door and a doggy door, you know? I have to take him out. And he's a big dog, so he needs to walk far. What about the days I'm hurting? What about the days I can't walk? What about when I have a migraine? You know, and I know my daughter's here, but what about when she's at work? And I'm suffering. So it was difficult. We made it work. But when she got the house, it was just better that she take him back. And he lives down the street. So we trade off sometimes. When she goes on vacations, I take him. But he's getting really old. And so, like, I just want to spend time with animals, him included. I want to spend time with him. But once a week, I want to volunteer my time with some of the animals at the shelter and bring my daughter. I also want to go to one of the horse ranches and volunteer there. And you can apply for one of your, like, a horse permit, like, to volunteer. And then they let you volunteer and you get to ride the horses, work with the horses, muck, things like that. Thank you, Ghost. It is 12:24. I don't really stop to bring myself. I'm going to really try to work on how I respond. Like, if I am responding to the trolls, instead of, no, it's not because, this is my job. I'm just going to say it politely. Like, if I'm choosing to respond to a troll, I'm going to try to say it more politely. Even though they're being rude, I don't have to be. I can say, no, this is my job. I'm doing this for content. Thank you for your question. Okay, next question. Just like that. Instead of being defensive. Am I 16? No, I'm 47. I don't know who you were asking that. Thank you, Peter. Is it Peter or Peter? Peter? Maybe just spelled different. Thank you so much for your beautiful comment. Den, I'm putting you in a timeout. Lorenzo, no. You guys are gonna learn your lessons if you're underage. Please don't put your age. I will give you a timeout or I will remove you. And for those who think it's funny and who are above age, like adults, and say, oh, I'm 14, I will remove and time you out too. Don't challenge me. It's not funny, because what you end up doing, hear me out before you start doing it. Listen, when you start doing it, then the other kids think, oh, it's time to tell our ages. I know you guys think, oh, I'm going to be funny. I'm actually of age, but I'm going to joke that I'm 12. Well, then the real 12-year-olds go, I'm 12 too. And then there's pretos, you guys. Pretos that go, ooh, a 12-year-old. So please don't do that. Please don't joke. It isn't funny. It is very harmful to the real 12-year-olds. It puts them in danger. Just please don't do it. I have braces on the bottom. In Tank, you are entitled to your opinion. You don't have to think I'm beautiful. That's okay. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I am confident enough. I don't need everyone to think I'm beautiful. However, on this channel, we try to be positive and polite. Please, don't be rude. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't do that to me. I love you as a human being, even though you're being rude to me. So please, be polite. The viewers on this channel will be really nice to you if you are nice. And I'm going to ask them not to be rude to you even though you're being rude, okay? Because we don't do that here. I don't allow that here. It's, you know, I know people do it to me, but I don't need to go get some help. I'm already getting help. You guys, being rude is not okay. Being judgmental is not okay. You don't know what's going on with me. You don't. Thank you, Tony. I don't dress the same all the time, but when I get out of the bath, I like to wear a nightie because my body's drying off and it's hot and it's summertime and I'm putting a very hot tool on my head and I'm gonna get sweaty. So I put a nice cool outfit on so that I can not get overly heated. I put tank tops on at night so that I don't get hot and sweaty and sweat in my bed. In the gym, I put on tank tops because it's summertime and I'm working out. You know, in the winter, you're going to see me dress differently. When I first started the channel, I was wearing sweatshirts. I was not wearing tank tops. I was wearing sweatshirts. Because it was cold. Even though I was indoors, I was wearing sweatshirts. And when I leave and I go to the doctor's, I'm not going to wear this. Trust me, I'm not going to wear this to the doctor's. The curling iron is called Hot Tools Professional. Magic Johnson, don't talk to someone like that. You can calm your ass down for 30 minutes. You don't tell someone, listen to what I said, goddamn. You don't boss someone around. I don't know if you treat your women like that in relationships. Do you know that some of the people here are children? And you might be talking to a child like that. And even if they're not a child, that's somebody's daughter. That's a human being you're talking to like that. I'm not going to allow that on my channel. People talk to me that way all the time. But I'm not going to allow you to talk to somebody else like that. Listen to me, goddamn. Like, no. You go in timeout, goddamn. Okay? Chill out. Have some respect. I'm used to being treated that way, but I'm not going to let you guys treat each other that way. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. I hope you have a good day, too. Sorry somebody's treating you like that. I don't know all of what was going on. I caught the tail end of it. But I put that guy in a timeout. Of course, sweetheart. I'm not going to let somebody harass you. I am going to the doctor's, but that's not why I did my makeup. I do my makeup so I could do shorts, so I could do content. You know? This is part of my job. And people like to see it. They ask me all the time, are you going to do your makeup? Are you going to do your skincare? And so here it is. Here's my makeup. Here's my skincare for the day. I have to clean up the eye. Thank you, Lucy. See, I had a nicer way of responding, and it went better. Hi, Shirabane. Okay, I am trying to say your name. We're gonna let this chill out and cool down, and then we will brush it out with our fingers. I'm gonna curl one more right here. I don't need everyone to be curled, maybe that one too. Oh, thank you. I will teach you guys. Can we get the likes up to 125 at least? How many of you have forgotten? It's okay if you forgot, but let's just get those likes up. Double tap the screen. Oh, here's another one I forgot. Oh, thank you, Ghost. Somebody was asking for that membership link the other day. I need to copy that and send it to Sam. Sam needs it. Can you send it to Sam in her Discord, please, Ghost? That would help me out a lot. Aaliyah. Hi, Aaliyah. Thank you, Ghost. It could either be in the main one or directly to her. I don't care how you send it to her. As long as she gets it. Would be really helpful. See, here's a lot of golds and then these whites. So I want to put more of this color up in here. Up in here, and get rid of some of that gold right there and make it more like this. Look at that. See those? How I brought the highlights up so that the roots weren't as long and looked untreated and outgrown. So now I have some new fresh highlights up in those roots. Okay, you start in the middle of the shaft when you curl your hair, not at the bottom. start in the middle and try to get the I straightened it out first, as you saw, and then I brought the curl closer together, so not so wide spread out, more like this. And then I go down, so I curled the top part, or the middle to the top, and then I go down and keep wrapping it back up. Otherwise the top is not going to get curled, because you're starting at the bottom and you're wrapping it all the way up. It's not going to get as hot. Shake it. Ooh. All right. Let's put another one right here. I'm going to make this super voluminous today. I'm going to show you again. So I go down and go to the middle and wrap that around, right? And then I open it a little and tighten that up. And then go down to the bottom and then up. So I keep it moving so it doesn't burn. And then the bottom, I straighten it. I pull that last little bit straight through. Okay, that's it. Run those fingers through it. Lipstick. We're gonna go with this one. I don't know their careers well enough, and I don't like to pin people against each other. I know you guys really like to have people choose and go Ronaldo or Messi. You know, like, I know they both have great careers. I don't follow their careers, but I don't want to pin them against each other. I like to root for both. How about that? I know that's like, oh, come on. Come on, just play along. But in here, I don't like to divide people by politics. I don't like to divide people by Ronaldo, Messi. I don't like to do that. I just like to go, they're both great. And I know that's a party pooper answer, but that's my answer. They're both great. I can't wait to have those lasers take action. Give me some volume there. Who's offended? I'm not offended. Please don't name call people. I don't know who you're calling a chatter. If you're calling me a chatter, whatever, it's still not okay. But don't call anyone else a chatter. Let's be nice. Woo, that is orange. Woo! Okay, we're going to tone that down. Let's tone this baby down with some pink. Pinkity, 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 pink. Pinkity, 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 pink. Pinkity, 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 pink. Oh, thank you. I have some orange blush on. And, there we go. My lips needed this. This has nourishment. Okay. I don't care if these are perfect. Like, even if one goes the other way, that almost looks better than being totally perfect. Okay. Ghost, are you able to take some pictures? If you are, let me know. We'll take a couple really quickly. I don't know how Sam removes the chat. That's okay. Anything is fine. It's fine. Because I can crop, like, you know what I mean? Okay, I think that's good. Thank you if you took any. Maybe one more. Can you get this one? One last one. Thank you. You guys are the best. You and Sam are the absolute best. I have the best mods. I have wonderful supporters. Let me get an outfit on. Let's pick a dress. Let me go find a dress. Here's what I'm wearing now. Okay, let me go get something. I think I'm gonna wear this. We're gonna wear this, homies. Okay, let me go get my tank top. Okay, normally I would wear this with the white one. We're gonna wear it with the ivory. I don't know how to say this. Okay. coming. Help, help, help. Let me put my overalls on. Cookie and the cream. I love these overalls. They're very different than normal overalls. Super cute to me. Okay, we're gonna wear this necklace. It has a gummy bear, a ladybug, a horseshoe, a dinosaur, a moon. It's got all kinds of fun, funky stuff on it. I love it. I'm not gonna change the dress. Hi, Bunny. It is just overalls. How are you feeling? You feeling okay? I think I got bit on my neck the other night, and then my foot. But maybe, let me see. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, you need something for that. Do you have anything? You have calamine lotion, or you? Let me get something for you. Okay, I also had these earrings, but you know, with this being the way it is, I think just these. I might even take this off. Bunny! Here. And smell this. Smell this. You told me, oh, not tap water. Okay, smell those. Tell me if you like it. And let me know if these necklaces are too much with the earrings. This is stuck, this stupid ring light and all these cords. I shouldn't say stupid because I'm blessed to have these things. But they always get stuck on the cords. And then the thing won't open. There it goes. There it goes. But everything is twisted. Sorry guys. 1 second, taking you on a ride. Woo! When I do all this, going from this side of the room to this side of the room, it makes the ring light get stuck and all the cords get stuck, and that's my least favorite part of all of this. But when I get my new apartment, I won't have to worry about that because I can leave my ring light in one spot. Okay, do you guys like this with this? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I am gonna hurry up and do one more curl right here first of all. And then I'm gonna do a, what do you call it? A short, and then I will post it for you guys. Because I do have to go to the doctor's anyways, and you guys can't come with me. So I might as well bid you adieu now. I've been with you guys all morning. This is my favorite. Pistachio Dream. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost. Your opinion matters a lot to me. Okay, let me put my Let Them book away. Let me put my stuff away. We're gonna curl this thing. I think it is on the lowest setting. Oh, it is. Okay, no wonder. And you guys are on the cords, so it is really struggling. Okay. Cookie and the cream. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, the cords are driving me nuts, Ghost. I can't wait to get the new place. I'm leaving it on for a while because I just turned it on and it's not hot yet. Like, I can hold it and it's not hot. It's on my skin and it's not hot. There we go. That'll calm down, but I'll give it a second. I know, everyone keeps telling me about it. Thank you for telling me. I don't want to talk about negative things. Like, thank you for telling me, but I try to make this a place where we could avoid the negativity. Although I do talk about my own negative topics because this is my life, but there's already enough news covering it, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But there's like, the news is like gonna be covering it a lot, you know what I mean? A lot. Thank you, Lily. Thurston's, I'm going to be filming a short for you guys. I am going to the doctor, but that's not why I'm putting on makeup. I do my makeup for content, but yes, I'm going to the doctor. Thank you for letting them know. Thank you for answering for me when I could not. Thank you. Okay, time to film. I'm not going to block. I don't know what you're saying. I thought you were saying just block them. Okay, let me turn this one curl into some magic, and then we are going to okay, I'm gonna leave that. Time to film a short for you guys. I hope you like it. Love you guys. I love you, Ghost. I wish I could stay with you longer, but as you know, I have to go to the doctor. So, love you guys. Bye. Oh, hi, Sam. You just got here. Shout out to Sam. I'll be back, though. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.